Good morning, Kia, Grand Rising. See if I can get this chat open. No chat. Why am I not getting a chat? Hey, y'all. Oh, there we go. Grand Rising, Kia. Hey, y'all. Hey. Miss B's Baskets and More. She says, Grand Rising, everyone. Hey, Miss Michelle. You ducked out on me yesterday. You know it's Maurice Tuesdays. Michelle, I didn't do anything. I went to DG, looked around my one store, and then I was over it. I came back to the house. Grand Rising Chiquina, how are you? Hey, Shamika. Hey, hey, hey. I'm doing well, thank you. Grand Rising, often occasions. How are you? Y'all can see we back in the workshop. I told you I was coming out of the house. I'm out of there, baby. Out of there. And I actually had a box of stuff, men's gifts that were left in there. And I was just brought those out. So I called myself trying to do some of these. Y'all let me know what the lighting looks like. I'd hate to have to turn on a light, another light. I could open this back door, but it's a lot cooler in here than it is outside currently. So I figured I would stay. Yes, I was on that late excursion. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Grand Rising, Miss Brenda. Hey, y'all. Hey, all occasions gifts. Often occasion and all occasions. Yes, yes, yes. So I didn't feel bad. I did not. But I found, actually, here, since I have you guys here, I'll show you some of these things from, this is the first Father's Day I designed for. So I told you guys that I had gifts, plenty of gifts. So I found a box, also in a closet with a whole bunch of watches. Um, so I was excited about the watches, of course. But then I got to looking through the box, and it's just like some of the other ones. I had told y'all that some of the stuff I was looking like, who in the world did this? Because, honey, I don't know that it was me. Yes, Shrinky used to get our names mixed up. That blue, big blue jug, nice size. Yeah, I know. Hey, Sally Barlow. Hey, Miss LaBrenda, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you for jumping on. Yes, these came from Walmart. They are, I don't even know how many ounces, but they're huge. They have the little writings, the markings on the side. They came with the little blue bag. And my price tag says that they were $5, but I think these were $10 ones. And they had went down to 5 when they got ticketed, and then they went down to $1. When I got them, they were $1, but they still had the $2 tags on them. So I'm going to pair this with probably the Brookstone set of 2 clip LED lights for running. I don't expect the person to be running around carrying this jug with these lights, but I figured somebody who does run would be into fitness and probably would enjoy or appreciate this. I also have one of these instant cooling towels from the Dollar General, and I found some spa scriptions for men cleansing face and body cleansing wipes. Cleansing face plus body cleansing wipes with witch hazel and cucumber. So I got all of this. So I'm gonna put all this together, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put it in like a white bucket. Although this bucket is too wide, or if I want to put it on a plate and kind of do a little 360 action. So that's what I was working on and trying to figure out before I came on here. So that's what I'll be putting together. I guess I need to make up my mind. Move that. Let's move that. And I'll show you some gifts from yesteryear so you guys can laugh. My thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. 31. I see 29 watching and 11 likes. So if you guys could go ahead and give the video a like, I'd appreciate it. You can double tap your screen and you should see a big thumbs up pop up. If not, you can hit the three dots in the upper right hand corner and then select the like button under more. If you scroll down a little bit more under that three dot thing, you'll see where it says chat filter. If you want to click that chat filter and change it to all messages, then you probably will see all of the messages. Do you guys know how to change from top chat to top messages to all messages? Ollie's had the neck fans. So mad I didn't grab them. Oh, really? Often occasion says yes. I think that pairs well together. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Welcome to the live. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So let me get this box. Like I said, these are gifts that were I remember the box because I did two of some of these gifts, and one of them I've been displaying and having on display for previous times. So I knew I had the one set of gifts, but this is like I split the box instead of putting all of these gifts in one box. I put like two or four in one box, and then three or four of another concept in that box, and then I got a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. So I was able to take that one box out with me and I had a variety of gifts in it as opposed to just stacking them all up and having them, it just be one thing in that box. So I remember splitting the boxes, splitting the contents between two boxes, but one of them was in my house and the other one I've had with me with my other gifts. So let's show you some gifts from yesteryear because I think it's hilarious. Let's get this box up here. Let's see. How much were... Oh, I missed it. Hey, Catch My Eye Creations. Oh, Kimberly's asking how much the neck fans were. Ivory Kisses. So like I said, these were one of them. This is literally a Dove body bar soap. Some kind of cool dapper stress relief hand cream, and then a loofah, a two-tone loofah. And I also had a couple of those in there. These are some of the ones that I had in. These are some of the tins I got from probably Dollar General, knowing me. I got an Axe bar soap in there, an Axe deodorant, and then there's a loofah in the back with a little bit of shred in there. So we had these ones that I had. So there's two of those in here. Um, we have some flat concepts, which was literally one of the Tabasco baskets. I don't know if you remember these from Dollar General, but they usually clearance out. I've had them from, this is probably a fall one. They do Christmas, Valentine's Day sometimes. Did the tins sell well? The tins did. I remember I had probably 8 of these, and I think I have 3 left. So there's 2 in this basket, and I know that there's one, I mean in this box, and I know there was one in the previous box like this I had. So I would say, yeah, I only had these at 20. That's what I had the tins at. And I think some of them I ended up taking like 15, but I think that's because she bought 3 or 4 of them, if I remember correctly. And I had done so many, and they were, inexpensive. Hey, Sedona. Welcome. Hey, Miss Brenda Douglas. How are you? So the Tabasco baskets, bar soap, loofah, deodorant, a little bit of the hula hoop shred in there. And I did it with another color also. Looks like you got a good start already. I do. These are from yesteryear. Now let me tell you. This is busted open. These Axe deodorants have now expired. So every last one of these things has to be opened and inspected because I haven't sold them off. So I need to go in here and check my dates and everything because I wouldn't dare put out product that I don't know for certain is good. So I got to go back through and clear this kind of stuff up. Hey, still classy. I'm good for yeah. Okay, but yes, definitely. I have an idea and a place to start from. So I can literally, if nothing else, take these products, take these gifts, switch out the products, drop them in another cello bag, and put them back out there if I wanted to. It's just that this is not my style. Like I feel like I've kind of graduated a little bit from some of this stuff. Even though they're quick and inexpensive, these were some of like the last minute things that I did, and I was just trying to pump out some numbers. So I think that's kind of where we're going with this. So these have to get revamped as well. This one was one of the Bolero sets. It's the Gentle Face Exfoliator, Beard Serum, Facial Moisturizer, and some kind of aloe cream stuff. And it's in one of um, the burgundy tobacco baskets. So I'm going to have to do some with those as well. These I had quite a few of. I did them in green, I did them in orange, and something else. The men's sets from DT, I wonder why they didn't come back out. I don't know. I don't know. Well, especially considering Bolero has so many other things out. So that's very interesting that they didn't bring them out. But this is one of the Cool Dapper. This is the body lotion. And that's what I say from yesteryear. So y'all remember this stuff. It's literally like 3 years old at this point. The body wash, I put a towel in there, put a little bow on it. And this is one of the grooming sets with like the clipper, the nail file, the comb, the scissor. I just tied a little ribbon around it. It's sitting in some green shred. And I put it in one of those flex containers that I got from probably Dollar General, knowing me at the time. Here for the basket party. Well, thank you for joining. I love the green and orange sets they had. Yes, and I did those in the green and the orange ones. Um, they were okay. And now when I say they sold good, listen, the first year I had absolutely no customers. The person that came out to help me that first Father's Day when I made all of this stuff, um, I ended up giving him a basket as payment. Other than that, I had no customers. Nobody stopped. I had my balloons out. I did the same thing that I had just successfully done for Valentine's Day. I did the exact same thing for Mother's Day. First time was Valentine's. I was back out there for Mother's Day. Then I was back out there for Father's Day. Crickets. Nobody stopped. I sold nothing. So I packed all this stuff back up, and what I ended up doing is the next year, the following year, which was last year, I put some of this stuff in my car, and I drove it around. I went to different places where people were. I sold some things off that way. I stopped into convenience stores. I mean, just like I just moved around and I sold products. So I did pretty good that way. And that's why I say these things, they sold pretty good. Like the 10 ones, they sold pretty good. But that wasn't until the following when I actually went mobile. So this will be another attempt at moving Father's Day. So we shall see. What do you think the reason for no stoppers? I don't know. I hadn't, like I say, it was a new location for me as of February because I had just started that year, that January, that January, I started making gifts for Valentine's Day. And then I went out for Valentine's Day, sold really well. I went out for Mother's Day, sold really well. Father's Day, nobody stopped. I had as many balloons, if not more. I had gifts, I had my tables, I had like everything was there. Signs, all of the things, everything that I had done the previous times, and nobody stopped. So they were really not interested in getting gifts from me that year, I imagine. Hold on, y'all. We got some kind of little bug trying to fly in here, and I want you to go outside, buddy. This is not where you want to be, I promise you. We got a visitor, y'all. Give me just a second. Let's see if we can coax him back outside. Okay, I'm back. My apologies. Um, so yeah, I don't know. They didn't want Father's Day gifts. Second year, I was like, I can't sit outside like I did the previous year because my health was not gonna allow me to do that. So I went out and did it that way, and I was a little bit more successful. Here is another gift that I had done multiple of, and y'all can see by these bows, by this packaging, this stuff is old. But look at that bow, y'all. Y'all tell me. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me move this out the way. So all of this stuff in here will be revamped. I'm gonna put it in something else, do something else with it, all of the things. And let's see what you can see now. Just trying to make sure I put them back the way I took them out so that they would fit. Hey, Crystals, you need? How are you? Welcome to the live. Aunt Deb, is this your first Father's Day? Affordable. Hey, Miss Donna. I think I got everybody. So this Father's Day gift, look at that bow. I don't know what I had going on, but that's all. This was a cooler. The disposable Dollar Tree coolers. So that's what this is. And I put what is this? Dad's Fishing Rules plaque thing on the back. But also in here we have a saltwater fishing mystery tackle box. So this big green box here is a tackle box. It has all kind of items in there. I put some of the spinners in. I put some power baits, some fake baits in there. Some other kind of jig thing. Some insect repellent, a coffee cup, some stink paste, which is like a hand wash to get the fish smell out, and a little flashlight. So that's what in the world? That's the only one you're getting the side eye for. Oh yeah, this bow, girl, this bow is sickening. I'm talking about a mess. You see how it's just flapping in the wind, y'all? It's got two little, yeah. But that was year one, so that's why I was like, I can't take this stuff no well. I can't sell this to nobody looking like this. So I've got to revamp these. That's what I was saying. If y'all want to see some hilarious, these gifts are freaking hilarious to me. I've been laughing so loud and so hard. No, Michelle, I did last year, and it's pretty good for me. Okay, cool. So, great concept. I think it just needs some elevation and some help. So, still in rehab. Oh, Crystal will be praying for you. That's awesome. I hope y'all do well this year. Yes. So I think in this particular case, for this particular gift, if nothing else, it needs some elevation. Um, this tackle box, I'm probably going to have to bring up or either put a backer or something back here and then bring these items out of here and up a little bit more so you can see them. Um, but I like the concept. But, like I said, this was a cooler from 3 years ago that I did. So this is one, and here I'll show you another cooler. I'm pretty sure you guys have saw these coolers. You may remember them. Let's see if I can get it without dropping it. And here is another cooler. So this particular cooler, this is one of the soft side coolers that I got from Dollar General. And this is what I was telling y'all. I'm going to be running these soft side coolers until I get rid of them. I'm looking at a box that's got like 8 or 9 coolers in it like this. So we finna run some more of those coolers. Rosa had the coolers for $3. I don't know if that's a deal. What size, what kind of coolers? Is it a soft side cooler? Or like this? If it's a hard cooler, I think for $3 it's definitely a deal, except for those ones that I saw at Dollar General. They're still a cooler-esque, but they're not going to really keep ice cold or anything. That white one. Okay. But, so this is what this one is. These are two of the Igloo ice packs down here in the front. Of course, y'all know how we stack it. In the back, there is a retractable table tennis set, a Brookstone table tennis set. So that's what's on the back of there. If you guys can see it. So that's what that is, retractable table tennis. We also have a 3 pair of socks in here. There's some Power Stick body wash, deodorant wipes, um, deodorant. There's some Schick razors. Oh, okay. So there's Schick razors and then like aftershave or something maybe. I don't know. Cards and a loofah. So these were, like I say, from like 3 years ago. You ready to hit the streets? Never in a million. That's nice. Thank you, Michelle. Never says I'm late. Is that the styrofoam cooler you were working on? I wanted to try styrofoam cooler because I'm cheap. I know, right? Never. No, it's actually not. This is from 3 years ago. This is a box from my first year of creating gifts. I found in my house. I found this box with these gifts in it and a box full of watches in the house in my closet. I don't know what that was about, but that's what it came from. So now I have another box left to revamp. So I'm going to be revamping all of these gifts. This one is probably going to be fine. I think I just want to put him in some more cello, and change out this bow. I don't know what I was going through with the bows back then, but that's that. Um, you ready to hit the streets? Kimberly, I can't take these things nowhere. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. But that was the thing. That's why we were getting them back in the day because they were inexpensive. So these are just a little Dollar Tree coolers, and I just put the lid at the bottom of it, and then I got my stuff, in there. But yeah, it's a tackle box, lures, jigs, bait, stink paste to wash your hands with, a cup, some insect repellent, and oh, I think there's even a fishing knife thingy back there. Hey, Sherika. Hey, Miss Chandra. How are you? The white cooler come from Dollar Tree. Yes, ma'am. Girl, you better take that gift out there. I am. I'm gonna take them out. I promise. They're all going back out. Now, what I will do is I'm gonna change out this bow, but I think this deserves some height and a little bit more of a presence or something. I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit, but I have to change this plastic anyway because there's a hole in it. So, where are you talking about going? On the street to me? Those look good to me and ready to be sold. Just rebag and keep going. Okay, Kimberly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will. And like I say, this one definitely needs another bag. Alright, let's get you off. And I know you guys remember him. My little truck. Now, if y'all want to see a super cute truck that you can do, go check out Chosen's live from last night. She showed a concept of where she made a truck type vessel to hold her gifts. So if y'all want to check that out, I encourage you to go watch it. Super cute. Um, but yeah, go check that out. Love the trucks. Yes, this was an Easter truck. I got this truck from Easter sometime, and it had a little something on the front. Oh, it said Happy Easter. I used that acetone and wiped that mess right off of there. But I stuck a Happy Father's Day decal up there, sticker. So yeah, I gotta that limited me to when I would be able to sell it. But it's time for her plastic or his plastic to be changed. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out. But this one has, this is a metal truck. It has an LED cup holder lights. These are some lights I got from Dollar General. It has some air freshener. What these are the cards. Put all them bows up for Christmas. Yeah, let's get some manly bows on these. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And there is a light up strip. So these are LED light ups that you can put out like in your car or in your room or wherever. So that's in there. I got a hand towel rolled and tied with a ribbon. There's some Axe soap in there. And then what's in the back are actually LED car lights. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. I thought about using some of those white trucks I got after Christmas from Hobby Lobby. That's a nice gift. Yes. Loving the lights. Now let's see. The two lights that you see shining on the back is actually this little clip. So you put that little clip at the bottom of anybody's car and it's going to shine lights when they open their door. So these are some things I got from Dollar General that clearanced out. So I put them all together, and that was this little gift. So like I said, he's seen better days. But when I shrunk wrap it, I made sure I pressed my hand down to the button so that I would have enough room to actually be able to get in there and press it. I didn't want it to get too tight around here. So they get a kick out of seeing it being pressed and knowing that they can press it. So we're going to be running these back as well. So yeah, but this is a box of previous gifts. So this was what I had going on several years ago. So we're gonna refresh some, revamp a couple of them. And this box, hopefully by the end of today, will be ready to hit the streets. I am on. Got a grandbaby in there who's having allergy issues, so she's in there sleeping away. I'm outside in the workshop. So I said I'll come out here and get a little bit done. Um, until her mom gets home, and then I can come back out here and work. What else did I have in this box? Oh, this fishing thing. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing today, revamping these, and I think there are 10 gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10, because I already took the other one apart. So yeah, as you guys are, that's a thing I would encourage you to do. If you're packing up your gifts, to like take them out. Like there's multiple weeks between now and Father's Day. So when you get to packing your box, packing your boxes, don't necessarily put everything in one box, like all of these gifts in one box. Because in this box, you saw all of the different variety of gifts I have in this one box. So by me just grabbing this one, I was able to take out 10, a variety of gifts and have 10 different gifts. As opposed to if I had to fill this box up with nothing but the flat lays, I would have took it out and that's all I would have had on my table was just flat lays. So maybe think about that when you guys are packaging up your stuff. Um, if you plan to go on like multiple outings or whatever. Let me sit down. So Michelle told me to change out the bows, which I will definitely do. Miss Crystal, we definitely miss you. We're glad you hope you are getting better and can get back to making gifts because I know you miss it. Kimberly says, I thought about using some of those white trucks. That's a nice gift. Loving the lights. I will say, almost all the gifts I don't like end up selling first. If y'all have any gifts made, take them out. Yes, ma'am, never in a million. Brenda Douglas says, I sold my Father's Day baskets in the flea market. The sales were great. Yes, that's where I'm supposed to be going this weekend. But um, I don't know. I was supposed to go Saturday and check out this new flea market, and I didn't. So I'm skeptical about even going out there because I don't know where I would be seated if I sign up now. Um, But this is the last weekend of the month. So that's kind of when money starts rolling. I could do next weekend, but we'll see. And they're still building our indoor one. I thought it was supposed to be ready, but they say about the first or second week of June. So we'll be going into the indoor flea market probably in July. Miss Donna says, all those look like money to me. Thank you. Kimberly says she had several that she didn't like for Valentine's Day that sold at Mother's Day. They all sold first day out. So you're right, right? Michelle's getting started. It looks like a Christmas bow. Child, I don't know. Like I say, y'all. Now I could make bows. I just wasn't like color coordinating them the best. And two women of them. I saw it first. Well, you should have grabbed it. Yep, fighting over. The gifts look good. Thank you. You have a good start. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Kay. Thank you for joining. Thinking last night, doing only one basket. Girl, you're going to make baskets and keep resting. I know that's right. I am going to the market this weekend and Sunday. I'm going on vacation with my daughter. Oh, very nice, Miss Donna. That is awesome. She says keep them. All right. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. Yes, you definitely keep resting. So, that's what I got. I got those to revamp. And like I said, I was going to try to figure out what I wanted to put this other thing in. I'm finding a lot of stuff, y'all. When I say a lot of stuff, a lot. That's probably what I should have did. Showed y'all inventory rather than try to create a gift. But I have several of these shavers, electric shavers, and some of them are like $59, $69 shavers. So I have to come up with something that I'll be doing with those, as well as I have a number of smartwatches. So this is just the one smartwatch, but then I have others that are that come with the docking stations and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna be working on those. This is not a dad's mug. Best flipping dad ever. I found this one mug, and it looks like it came from TJ Maxx. And I also have a coffee maker back here. Let's see if I can switch this out without making this fall. Coffee maker. I mean waffle maker. So I was thinking in my mind that the best flipping dad would go with the waffle maker, but the cup is blue and the waffle maker is obviously not. So I'm gonna switch that out and find some more stuff to put in there. But yeah, it's just a lot going on over here. Like I said, I just opened one of those gifts and added the stuff, the loofah, to another gift. These little fishing boxes. So I was just staging, and I don't know what else I put up there. Probably some Dove over there. Well, you might as well revamp with us. Them bronze shavers are money. Yes. You might need to check the body wash and the deodorant since it's been so long. Yes, ma'am, Miss Brenda. That is literally why every one of them is getting reopened. They're getting open. The product will get inspected, and we'll check the dates. And I know for a fact switch out majority of the product that's in there because it has been a long period of time. So that's what I've been doing with all of my other ones. Um, it's just that I didn't realize that I even still had these particular ones because they were in the house and not at the storage where the other gifts are. Can you put a blue ribbon around the waffle maker to dye it in? Yep, I absolutely could. Absolutely could. And I don't even think it's that big of a deal. I'll add some more stuff up there and it'll be fine to me. But yes, Miss Brenda, that is what today is about. I'm going to get this box here completed. But like I say, I'm finding more and more stuff. So Um, all of these, I have a box full of these. These are aprons. Best Dad Ever aprons. So it's the apron with the little pockets at the bottom. So we have these for cooking. I think somebody asked me about cooking concepts for dads. Yes, most definitely cooking concepts for dads. So we got the Best Dad apron. I folded it on a box and it was sitting inside of a gift. I think to the left of the gift, and I had most of the stuff over here on the side. But this is, I think, the only one prepared that I still have, and I think I still have like 3 or 4 of these left. But these sold pretty good last year. Um, and these are just some more of the boxes from last year. They have some more this year. Y'all saw some of the ones that I put on the little clip. But these were last year ones that I still had. So I got those ones out. What else am I going to be using? Going to be using quite a few of these caddies. Okay, it isn't a big deal. It was just in case you were wanting to match. Yeah. You're right. It definitely isn't. I mean, I appreciate your giving me that because, yeah, I be needing it. You know it. These little caddies, I'm going to be using these as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to do something with them. Um, my issue with all of these watches is these, like this particular watch, is $40. So whatever I put it in, I'm already at $40. So here's $45 right there. You know what I mean? Just retail. So that's why I'm kind of having to watch what I put these types of things in, because a lot of my stuff seems to be like standalone money makers by themselves. So um, let's see. What else do I have? I just had some containers with these in them. I don't know what I did with them. I have chargers. Hold on now. Let me see what's behind the wall. These little things. So we got those. So see, that's what I'm just like. It has to be something relatively small. So I'll probably do this in a cologne, and then these watches are already $40. Similar with the bronze shavers. Got a call. What's the best man item? It is the best man. Oh, this Best Dad Ever. It is an apron. It's black at the top, and then it has these pockets on it, strings around the neck. So it's just the Best Dad Ever apron. So yeah, so we got a couple of these watches, these shavers. Hey, Miss Iris, thanks for dropping in on your lunch. Thank you. So we got these ones, and like I said, I can just put these on a tray and call it a day. If I get a larger tray, then I'm gonna want to put more stuff on here. So, like I said, and that's how much more space is on the tray. Of course, this wouldn't go up there. I'm just showing y'all this tray holds a lot. So, I might have to just drop them down to smaller trays like this, so that I can sell them off by themselves. Put a little something else at the bottom, I don't even know what, and just sell those. Um, view out of the way. And then, of course, we also have like these iTech things, smart watches. And of course, y'all remember all of the watch sets. So this particular one, iTech Fusion also, but it has the watch, the docking station or charger, and then the earbuds and some other little case thingy, the earbud case. So that's what's in this one. And these were $89. I need more watch sets. Didn't see them last year. We got these ones, the folios from the previous year. And then we got folios from last year. These ones here. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just like Miss Bonnie said the other day on live. It's trying to figure out how to get them um, the most bang for my buck. So that's why I was saying I can't put like a watch and a cologne and a so and so together because my watches are a little bit more than some of the other watches. These ones here are $20. They were just 18 or 15, something like that. So that's one thing. But once you start getting into $80 watches, $80 shaver kits, it just seems like a lot of standalone stuff. So that's what I'm trying to figure out what to add that's inexpensive, just little things to give them more of a presence gift, but then to keep the cost efficient. But it may just be a year of selling all individual items, just putting them in a bag with a bow and calling it a day, you know? So that's what I'm trying to figure out to catch the deals at Walmart. How often do you go browse? Uh, I would say the best advice is to figure out when they do markdowns at your store. My stores are usually like a Friday, and then a couple of times I started doing them on Mondays, but I think that had to do more with the national markdowns that were happening in the stores. Um, so find out what day they do their markdowns, and then there should be deals being marked down in different places of the stores. So, but it just depends on what I got going on. If I stop in there and pick up a prescription, I may run to the clearance aisle and see what they have going on. I don't buy a lot of food and stuff at Walmart. I go in there for groceries. I really don't have a reason to go in Walmart. So I just go whenever I get ready. I mean, I just go and scan some stuff, and um, it just kind of depends on the season and what's going on. Like now, I would be scanning winter things because there's so much summer stuff that's out. So anything winter or fall related is probably discounted to some extent. Um, and then vice versa, during the winter months, we're going to start seeing all of the clearance toys go. I mean, all of the toys and um, summer items, the pools and lawn chairs and all that stuff's going to start going. So it just kind of depends on what season it is and what they have going on. If I see any of the other people that pay for subscriptions to those services, I'll may glance at their videos or see a thumbnail and realize, okay, they have a lot of kitchen appliances that they found on clearance at Walmart. So next time I go on Walmart, I might scan kitchen appliances to see what I get. But like I said, usually by the time they're posting it, it's already happened in my area. So, which works out sometimes because not a lot of people shop like that here. So I still end up, I can still end up getting some of the deals, but that's what I was going to say. put them in the bag with a bow. Yep, a window bag and sell them by themselves. That's exactly what I was thinking, Rachel. Because, I mean, now the only thing is, I may have to get me some bags. I don't want to, but I may have to get some more bags because all of my bags are white, and I'm over that. Like my window bags, they're all white, so I might have to um, see about getting me an order of bags. I am going to go to the bin store today. No, not today. Is it tomorrow? I think tomorrow's our dollar day. But I like what you said about the shopping after the holiday to see if you can look up on some of the returns and stuff. So I want to check that out. I've only been in there like twice, and it was, an experience. They didn't have a lot of stuff. They had a lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff I was interested in. But I need to go back for the clippers and the beard brand, and that's a gift. The men love them for shaving. Yes, thank you, catch my eye. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. If I put them in something, it may just be a little small, inexpensive box, like you said, a little box with that and the shaving kit in there, and just call it a day for some height. So it just doesn't look like it's one item sitting there. But I don't know. Time is, of the essence. So I got to make up my mind. I'm headed there now. I know that's what I was just thinking. I was thinking I should go today, but it's getting kind of late. So, but I don't know. I may still go by there. But I think tomorrow is my men's day. Um, and then the other thing that I have an abundance of are, of course, electronics. So I still have speakers and headphone sets and all that kind of stuff that some of us got from Family Dollar. And I have a ton of collegiate outfits, a ton of collegiate things. So sweatshirts, t-shirts, pants, pajamas, um, all of that kind of stuff. So we'll be moving a lot of that as well. But I thank you guys so much for your suggestions. Because, like I say, I have a lot. I have stuff. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into the basket making of it all, but I do want to go ahead and be able to get some of this stuff actually moved and putting it in a bag. Doing some super simple concepts with it is probably going to be my quickest way to get it on there. And maybe a balloon and a extra. Oh yeah, 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 definitely. Yep, that'll work. So I need to get me some bags. Thank y'all. I definitely need to order me some bags. Some of them probably can do the white bags, but we'll see. I have some Father's Day bags from previous years, but none of them have windows. And I don't think I'm crafty enough or want to be crafty enough to try to figure out how to um, cut a hole in a paper bag and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I want to do that. So we'll see. But I have this kind of stuff, like all this collegiate wear. So I got sweatshirts and t-shirts and water bottles and all of the things. Also, if you get these things from Dollar General, make sure you check them because they had security tags on them, and after they sit in the store for a while and get mishandled, they may not be in the best quality. So check that because that has a hole clear through it, and I know it was a security tag. So we got a lot of these kinds of shirts. Massagers, foot massagers. Oh, there's some more boxes. I was just looking for y'all. Now. So these also came from Dollar General. So keep your eye, because I got these during the clearance event, and I know we're having another one come up. We got the Gators. Yeah. Say we're gonna do some collegiate stuff. So we're gonna get probably a water bottle or something a shirt, and some other stuff. I got some of those face tattoos and all of that. But I got some of the t-shirts that I'll be doing now, and then probably my sweatshirts and stuff will be geared, I would say, for Christmas, but I'll probably run them again during the fall when school starts again here, because that's when they'll be going to the games and stuff. But that's about it. Oh, I need this. I was actually just looking for that. I need to put this with that other gift that I've already done. Bottom here. Some things for that. Let's see. We've been on for 52 minutes. Let's say I'll put up a video a little bit later of I'll put up a video a little bit later of the revamps that we do. But I just wanted to thank you guys for coming in and spending some time. And I'm gonna go ahead and get busy, go in here and check on this grandbaby, make sure everything's good, and see if we can't get the rocking and rolling, getting some of these gifts out of this box, revamped, and then back into this box. So I'll put some videos up or some shorts, some pics or something like that so you guys can see what we got going on. But you have a great rest of your day, and I will chat at you all a little bit later in somebody else's lives. So y'all have a good one. Thank you much. Did it go away? Nope, it's still there.